Yo guys, so we are here to kick off the what season is this? This is the 2018 season against the Cincinnati Reds with Raciel Arcia, and Billy Hamilton is up in the batter's box to lead off the game as he fouls off the first pitch of the season. And the next pitch, he grounds to first base, and that will be out number 1 in the first inning of the 2018 season. In steps Dansby Swanson, and the pitch, and he gets jammed on the hands, but he fights it off for a base hit into right field, and the Brewers have one runner on with Chance Ciesco up to bat, and he rips one into the gap. This one's going to go all the way to the wall, and Dansby Swanson is coming around third, and he is coming home, and the throw, and he is just in time as he is safe for a 1-0 lead for the Milwaukee Brewers, as Jonathan Singleton steps up later in the inning with 2 outs, and he grounds it to first base to end the inning. Next inning, you see the starting lineup for the Cincinnati Reds in 2018, as Perza is relieving Brandon Phillips after years of him starting, and Carlos Rendon is getting the start on opening day for the Milwaukee Brewers in his second or one and a half seasons here. And the pitch to Perzera, and he lines out to Jonathan Singleton for out number 1. Next in, Eugenio Suarez, and Suarez rips one down the left field line, and it looks like he is going to get 2. The throw is in, but the throw is cut off, and he is safe for a 2-bagger to start out his 2018. Joey Votto then pops up to the third baseman, and for some reason he threw it to first, but the next batter will strike out from Carlos Rendon as Devin Mesoraco goes down, and we are through 1. Here with 2 outs in the top of the first, Chris Owings up, and he rips one on the ground to second base, and he beats it out, and they call that a single, even though I think it was an error. But next up, Carlos Rendon, and he pops out and breaks his bat, pops out to third base. Iglesias next up, or Iglesias coming in from pitching, and Jay Bruce goes down swinging on Carlos Rendon's pitch. Next up, Scott Schiebler, and Scott Schiebler goes down swinging, and Rendon strikes out the side in that inning as Billy Hamilton comes up for his second AB, and he gets a hit to left field, his first hit against his old team, the Reds, and first hit for the Milwaukee Brewers. And Dansby Swanson steps in, and he goes to bunt, and the pitch goes way inside and hits him right on the leg, and Chance Ciesco is up to bat, and he will lay down a bunt. You usually don't see that from your 3-hitter, but small ball is the way to go here for the Brewers, at least early on in the season, as Juan Samuel has shown he will go small ball, as Aaron Judge flies out to center, and that will score Billy Hamilton easy. Juan Samuel picking up on his small ball from his time in Philadelphia as Pete Maccannon's base coach. Next up, Jonathan Singleton, another former Philly, and he gets a pitch and hits it way back there, way back as he watches it go over the wall for a 2-run home run, and it gives the Brewers an early 4-0 lead. Iglesias is not having a good day so far. He is very upset with himself as Jonathan Singleton rounds the bases for his first dinger of the season. It goes 378 feet. Not his longest, but definitely productive. As you can see, he just stares and leans back at that one after he put a charge into it. And Iglesias is very unsatisfied with himself. As we jump into the bottom of the third inning, and Rendon is still dealing, but he does give up a single to Zach Cozart, and that will be their second hit on the day. Next in is the pitcher, and he does lay down the bunt, but Jonathan Singleton tries to go to second, and there is just not enough time, and Dansby Swanson does throw it to first, but still not enough time. And Suarez up, and he goes down swinging, and now there is 2 outs in the 4th inning, I think, or 3rd inning, and Joey Votto lines one out, and Kiki Hernandez makes the throw, and he throws him out at the plate, and that will be that. And we are here in the top of the 4th, and Luis Valbuena grounds it through the hole to right field for a single. Next up will be Christopher Owings, and Chris Owings will get the pitch, and he drives one deep to center field, and he's watching that one, and that one is way gone. That'll be his first home run of the season and his 2nd hit of the ball game in that as many at bats, as he did put a charge in that one, and we have a 6-0 lead, and we are just rolling here in Cincinnati. Juan Samuel is very happy with his club in his 2nd season as the manager. 424 feet for Chris Owings. Next, you'll see John Danks was brought in, the former Brewer who was just traded in the Billy Hamilton trade. He comes in, and he is now facing Dansby Swanson with 2 outs. And Dansby Swanson lines it to center, but that will be caught, and that will be that. So we head to the bottom of the 4th now. And Rendon has 1 out, but the ball goes under Jonathan Singleton's glove. And then Aaron Judge has problems. He's always had some problems playing the outfield, but he does miss that one, and it results in a 2-bagger. But now 2 outs, and Rendon comes back with the strikeout as he strikes out Scott Schebler to end the inning. Now in the top of the 5th, John Singleton back up to bat. Now facing John Danks, and he flies out to center field. And that will do it for the top of the 5th as we head to the bottom of the 5th with no outs and Carlos Rendon on the mound still. And he will give up a ground ball down to Luis Valbuena, and he does not have the throw in time. And Eric Ibar, as that was Zach Cozart's 2nd hit, and Eric Ibar will pinch hit, and he will get a hit of his own. And now it is 1st and 2nd with no outs. And the pitch to Suarez, and he throws the ball. Chris Owings throws the ball away, and Dansby Swanson was unable to get a run. I'm sorry, that was Pereza. And now Suarez in after John Singleton tries to make a great play, and it looks like the same hit from before as Kiki tries to lay out, but 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and that will be that, as that's a 2 RBI double for Eugenio Suarez. And Joey Votto next up, and it is a deep fly ball to left field. Kiki Hernandez is back, and he makes the play at the wall, but 1 run will score, and the other will tag to 3rd. So now the score is 6-3 in favor of the Brewers. But Devin Mesoraco does fly out to 3rd, and that makes it out number 2. And next in is Jay Bruce, and Jay Bruce goes down swinging to end bottom 5. And Dan Oterto comes in to lead off, well, to start the inning pitch in the top of the 6th, as Chris Owings is looking for his 3rd hit on the day. And he gets robbed. It looked like he might have his 3rd hit of the day, but he does get robbed. And Carlos Rendon is here in the top of the 6th, and it is a ball to Luis Valbuena, easy play, and Jonathan Singleton just drops it as the sloppy defense from the Brewers continue, and this will be all for Carlos Rendon. In comes, he called for the lefty, so I'm going to go with Sam Freeman. He calls in Sam Freeman to come in and shut the door on this inning, as Rendon takes his walk back to the mound, and it is Sam Freeman who will be in his first ball game of the season here on opening day. Sam Freeman comes with the pitch, and he strikes out Scott Schebler again. And the next AB is Zach Cozart, And he puts a charge into that one, and it looks like it's gone, but the umpires will talk about it as they're not sure if it was a home run or not. I think it was a home run. I don't even know how that's up for a discussion. It looked like it was clearly a home run to me, but obviously they have a reason to be discussing it, I guess. They do call it a home run, and it is now 6-5, and Sam Freeman gives up another hit, and it looks like from the signs from Juan Samuel that this will be Sam Freeman's last batter, and it will be as Tyler Thornburg comes into the ball game to pitch on opening day and get the last out of the game. And it is a pop-up, and usually pitchers don't catch pop-ups. He's looking all wild out there, but he does settle under it and catch the pop-up to end the inning. And Mark Teixeira will get an AB on opening day as he steps into the box. And he rips one out to left center field, batting right-handed today. And he will be going for two. It's going to be a close play, and the throw comes in, and he is safe. Mark Teixeira with the good pinch hit double, as Angel Pagan will be the pinch runner for Mark Teixeira, as we need to put on some insurance runs because I do not feel safe with the one-run lead. And next in is Billy Hamilton hitting from the right side for the first time today. And he will rip one out to right center field. And it will go over the center fielder's head. And Billy Hamilton is about to catch Pagan as Pagan had to hold up. And Pagan will score, it looks like, just in time. And Billy Hamilton is into third with a stand-up RBI triple. Next is Dansby Swanson for his third at-bat of the day. And Dansby gets the pitch, and he rips it down the line, and that's going to score Billy Hamilton easily. And it looks like Dansby's going to go for two, and he will be in there easily as he is in there standing up with an RBI double. And the score goes to, I believe, 8-5 at this point in the ball game. 2 outs now with Jonathan Singleton up, and he rips one down the right field line, and it goes right over the glove of Joey Votto, and this will score Dansby Swanson, who was on third base at this point, or second base. And now we have a man on first with 2 outs at the count, 3-0 to Kiki Hernandez, and Kiki sees the pitch, and it is ball 4. So man on first and second. We are not done this inning by any stretch. And in steps Luis Valbuena. Luis hits the ball far and deep, and he is watching this one, as this looks like it's going to be the furthest one of the day, as he hits a towering home run to right field, puts a charge into that one, and we have the lead now 12-5, and it looks just way out of hand for the Brewers, or the Reds at this point, as it looks like the Brewers will get the W tonight as long as they can hold on after a 409-foot bomb. Was not as far as Chris Owings, but it did look further. And for the last out of the game, and that is your ball game, and the Brewers do win 12-6 on opening day of the 2018 season. Something we haven't seen in a while, as Dansby Swanson and Chris Owings, that combination had 2 hits and 3 RBIs today. But yeah, so we haven't seen the Brewers do this in a while. I don't think they've won in the last 3 years on opening day. And they did do it this season, as the whole team is very happy. And on the other side, the Cincinnati Reds are not happy, as it looks like it's going to be another crappy year for them. As it looks like maybe, I mean, it is only opening day, but it looks like the Brewers' offense is pretty good, and it could be turning the page on the last few seasons. And Moscot did finish out the game. But your player of the game, Luis Valbuena, 3 RBIs, 1 homer, 2 runs, 2 hits, and 4 ABs, as he's hitting .500 on the season after a 2-for-4 opening day. He had a whale of a game, wins player of the game on opening day out of the 7-hole, I believe, in the lineup, which is actually pretty hard to do when, I mean, necessarily your 7th hitter isn't your best hitter, but in this case, he had a very good game. And I think our lineup is pretty deep throughout. There are his stats, and we will get into our stats. And you see, Moscot, the Rule 5, did get into the game, and the rookie Lozano did get into the game. We drafted him last year. He did strike out in his only at-bat. But this is pretty much just the stats of the rest of the game. Jonathan Singleton did have 2 errors. We got to fix that. And Sam Freeman and Jeremy Jeffress did not have their best outings. But, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Peace, guys. Thanks. Bye.